Thorn build. This is my build personally, and it can use some tweaking, but this is what wins me games most.
I'm go ahead and put it on camera. I did just get smashed by this fucking deck, so it's like either I control the match and not have room for the profile, or just do the profile. So it's on the record that I did get smashed by this. This definitely caused some chaos and mayhem at the Confight Fighting areas today. Go ahead.
So as a main starter, I use Miss Emily over here. She's basically the bouncer. You bounce her out, call her back in. You take the top 5 cards and get out of the top 1, 2, or 3. And majority of the time you'll get. Well, I'll show you this bit.
Yeah. So this is obviously by the title of Silver Thorns. So.
Exactly. Keep in mind, Silver Thorns only go out.
Yeah. So trigger lineup.
Trigger lineup. Stands.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Stand triggers.
Nothing. What? I thought you had another stand trigger that did something.
It's non-Silverthorn time. That wouldn't run so good.
Okay.
But the reason why I run stand triggers is for my lion. You'll see that beast of a monster right there.
Yeah.
But he can get big numbers, and it's always very threatening when you get a stand trigger coming back at you.
Yeah.
But we'll show him off in a second.
Seriously.
Normal crits, not
vanilla crits.
But Silverthorn nonetheless. So when it comes down to Counter Blast, there he is.
Yeah.
Behold, Dixie, my baby girl.
You got 4 of these. I just spread them out like that.
Yep, 4 of them. Once they hit the field, you can put it at the top of your deck and pull a Silverthorn out of your soul for free.
As long as you have a Lukia Vanguard.
Of course. Of which, as I said, this is a Lukia deck. There should not be any problem with that.
Yeah.
And last, 4 heal triggers.
There you go.
Silverthorn heal triggers, none, by the way. So,
I do. All right. Ones.
Out of the ones, let's get this out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He seems pretty good for that.
3 Irenes. Only 3 because I have to make room for one of the main attractions here.
So what does she do?
But she, when she's placed on rearguard circle or vanguard circle, it doesn't matter. You can check top 2 cards, check for 1 Silverthorn card, put it into your soul, and that's really good too because again, once you get the bouncing cards, she'll reactivate again for you can keep soul charging. So
yeah, if you can search up to 1, so if you choose not to, then it's like okay,
exactly. And you don't have to. I mean, it's mandatory, but it's highly recommended. Yeah. Here's that helps that. Zelmas. 3 Zelmas, keep in mind, by the way. Also, about to show why. But these only bounce Silverthorns. Only Silverthorns. Don't think they can bounce anything else, which makes this somewhat difficult. I know you're going to give me weird looks, but Purple Trapezes.
Yeah, he got 2 of them. One is
2 Purple Trapezes. One the richer one, the other one's the broke younger sister. But she, although not a Silverthorn, she can bounce Silverthorn units back out again. Because most Silverthorns, they can't bounce themselves out.
Yeah.
But with some help, she can bounce them out again to reset more bouncing for other Silverthorns.
Yeah.
So, highly recommended. I know it sounds weird, but take my word for it.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Purple Trapezes.
For limit break,
3 of those.
Yeah, only 3 of them. Again, I mean,
you'll see them anyway.
Yeah, I barely see them. I'm not gonna lie.
No, all 3 games you saw her at least every game. So
okay, you do see him. If soul charge, you can pop him out for an early game. If he had grade 2, you had grade 3. Limit break on him, they'll field.
Yep.
So yeah, quick smack.
This is
Now this, I'm not gonna say it's mandatory. I would say, I mean, I do this for the unflips. I do this for the unflips. You can easily go back to the Silverthorn ones. That makes counter blasting a lot easier.
Yeah, for consistency.
Although I really
counter blast a lot.
Yeah, I do counter blast a lot, and I like them flipping. So
yeah,
I really need that push.
Outside mirror.
Again, doesn't have to be. It's my choice. I could switch it out, see what happens, but I like the inflips. So that works out.
Grade 2s.
Grade 2s. Oh, sorry. Only 2 Silverthorn Rising Dragons because they're just 12Ks. Nothing really special about them, but Silverthorn nonetheless. 4 Clemens. That's for the on-hit pressure on if I hit, I switch it, switch the Silverthorn out from my soul.
Yeah.
With exchange of putting her into the soul, and not to mention she also gains 2,000 plus unless there's Lucia on the Vanguard Circle. So. Again, if it's one of those things where you let it hit, then you gonna boost this mofo right here.
For the lion.
Yes, the upright lion. This card will gain 3,000 for each switch Silverthorn, by the way. And you can just imagine how many switches you can get through again with not just Zelma popping out Irenes, but Zelma popping out Irenes, and then you have Purple Trap Beast bouncing back Zelma again for Purple Trap for Irenes again, just resetting combos, making him even bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and Stand Trigger. Oh, big
yes.
buddy.
Is Stand Trigger coming back for that? Yeah, you got 8. That's it. Circus over. Go home. We don't even need the grade 3.
The grade 3 lineup is pretty much the match.
I'm not gonna lie. I only run one of those because you don't see it very much, but it's one of those things where it's like, you gotta force out one card from Soul, and it's again, don't have to, but for the cost of one counter blast, pull one out, easy enough. But main girl right there, three Silverthorn Dragon Empress Venus. She pretty much counter blast 2. Pull out the equivalent of the grades of 6, and zeros don't count. That again, 0. You can fill fields with that.
Yeah,
so
you
2,
pull out, whatever equals up to 6 in their grade. So pull out 2 3s and the rest can be zeros, or 2 4 6 as in 2, whatever.
Exactly. And the one that pretty much sets up the cross ride, most expensive card I'll see all day. But we have Silverthorn Dragon Tamer Lucier. Makes the game. That's about it. I mean, if you want it for the main effect, I mean, Counter Blast 3, call out a 3, 2, 1, and 0 to the field. But she boosts herself for each one that comes out anyway, so she can be a pretty big hitter too.
Yeah, for a 10K buy.
Yes, exactly.
Right, for the stride.
For the
updated 16.
All right, updated 16. Keep in mind, I hated this in the beginning, but I've grown to like it. So let's go for, let's face it, let's go for the main attraction. Not just one. I'm sorry, I didn't set those up. But 2 look here. Gotta be honest with you guys. I really don't see me running. I don't really see using 3, let alone barely 2. But 2 is enough. 2 is plenty for that kind of thing. But main effect for cost of sending 2 units into the soul. It can be anything. It doesn't even have to be Silverthorns. It can be anything. Yeah. So you can put your true Purple Trap pieces in Zelma, and you and you soul charge off the top of your deck 2 cards. That is a risky move because you don't know what you're going to get off the top, but you got to make it work what you can. So it's kind of a gamble with this deck. But call out 2 units. Could be the same units. Once again, Purple Trap pieces and Zelmas. Get to switching again. Get a big smack in. So pretty good. Let's go in after that. We go with 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Jester Draconic Dragon.
I was saying earlier, this nigga's is a dragon on the fucking top hat, dog.
Yeah. Baller. He runs the show. Not really. He ain't that awesome, but whatever. Well, his effect.
Let's correct this.
Yeah. Like unflip the. Whoa. Actually, that's GB. Okay, I didn't even realize the rarity's there.
Dog.
I did not even see that.
How do you not see this as SP, dog? Hold on.
I didn't realize I'm rich. Anyway, upon riding onto the Vanguard Circle, you unflip a copy of this card. And any units that get called out from the soul get 2,000. Not to mention, if you're at GB3, this card gets a crit. So I mean, nothing big, but in a switch-heavy deck with Zelmas and Turbo Trap pieces, it's quite easy to get your switch on in this. So easy enough.
Maybe that's like it's on or something like that.
Well, I'll say this. This is it's in progress. I gotta be honest with you. I haven't used it yet. I plan on using it. I mean, I haven't seen a reason to use it.
Yeah, you haven't come across the
exactly. But I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good. GB2 skills, Soul Blast 1, that hurts my heart. I've never heard of a Soul Blast before. But in this deck. But at that cost, I can call out 2 units and give them 4,000 power. And until the end of the turn, put the put the units called with this effect back into your soul,
I mean, you look at
and choose the same number of my units at the same with the same number of face-up cards with this name until the end of the excuse me. Until the end of the turn, I can call out a unit from the rear guard from the soul onto a rear guard circle, and that stays.
Yeah. Should any of that be confusing?
Yeah, that was.
you could pause the video and read it for yourself.
So please read that. It's confusing to me. I haven't really. It's very useful. I see that. I just haven't used it yet. Just haven't used it yet. So I'm not gonna bull crap you on that. I don't know yet, but I will use it one day. All right. We get into Sea Breeze. We all know
Everybody knows Sea Breeze.
Everybody knows who Sea Breeze is.
If you don't know, then I'm going to again tell you to pause the video. That way you can read the skill yourself.
Exactly. So if somebody wants to be like, "Ooh, play that grade 2 game," okay, play that grade 2.
Skip riding. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Yep. Smack him in the face for that. Just smack him for it. And once again, here's another unit. Dragon Masquerade Harry. Again, one of those units I don't really use often because certain, let's face it, Shadow Paladins will come in and abuse that. Oh, so those units went back in your soul? Yeah, I'm gonna slap you for that. I wouldn't recommend using it against everybody. Again, situational uses. Then maybe so, unless for in-game smack'ems. But keep in mind, your whole field, your 3 of your fields will cards on your field will go back into your soul after it's done. So, yeah, GB3. So, Counterblast 2, and choose one of your units to go back into the soul. Go into the soul. Call out 3 more, and if your field is 5, it's filled up 5. Then you okay, read that. Because again, sorry, bear with me again. I barely use it. All
right, so. Counterblast 2, choose one of your rear guards, put it in your soul. And this unit attacks the vanguard, doesn't have to hit. Choose up 3 cards from your soul, call them to rear. Then if there's 5 rear guards or more, then your opponent choose 2 of his or her rear guards, put them into their soul. Then in turn, the unit's called with this effect get put back to your soul. So if you call 1, 2, 3, and then you attack blah blah blah, and then your opponent has to put 2, and then those 1, 2, and 3 get put back into the soul. So they're safe from Link Joker attacks, Mega Colony, Kagero, Naru Combat, and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the only way to actually mess with your opponent's fields, I mean, they get to choose, but
it's like it depends. Like if you're facing dark irregulars, that's
that's maybe not something you don't want to do.
But anyway.
Yes, anyway. Clifford, let's face it, he's really simple. You smack with him, you get to call a unit out from your soul, and that unit gets 2,000. So,
for the turn.
Big whoop.
Hey.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, call out a Zelma. Boom. Hey, get to switching. And it's an easy switch.
Yeah.
Of course, if he hits.
I wouldn't say 4, because that's still less than
Madhu. Let's face it, Luke here is a grade 10,000. Sorry, grade 10. Wow, grade 3, but 10K. So in your best interest,
get your 3s back.
Yeah, exactly. Get your 3 back. So in your best interest. Blizzard. Let's face it, with his new 16 card build, who wouldn't do Blizzard?
At least one Blizzard. I got 15 face up now. That's plus 5 of everyone.
5. So we can see some major numbers with that.
Oh yeah, and they have 2 cards in hand. Hopefully it's not a PG.
Yeah, seriously.
But anyway.
But after that, we have 3 of the brand new G Guardians. Mr. Chainsaw Mag or whatever. What is it?
Chainsaw Make a Trick Furnival.
Yeah. Him. When you G guard with him, take the top 3 cards off the top of your deck. Search for one that is a grade 1 or higher. You can get 500 plus. So keep this in mind. Look for Luke years in that. And you can soul charge one, instant cross ride.
Cross riding is a thing. But alright.
That wraps that up.
That wraps it up.
Presenting. Boom. And the system nobody really cares about.
Like, comment, subscribe. Anything y'all would change, leave them in the comment section. Questions, comments, also leave them in the comment section. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm still trying to broaden my channel out to getting different profiles instead of just the same 5, 6 profiles. Holla.